Hello. We're going to Mount Ordeals now. Ooh. Fire. This is part of the Endwalker patch content. Man, it looks so nice and like chill, huh? Sorry, spoilers at the beginning. Fire. Look, he's trying to be... Oh, Artark of Flame, Rubicante.
Stay the course, as I knew you would. This too will I.
Come. Alright. Okay. So, we got a circle stage. Don't fall off. Main tank turns the boss, okay. Inferno is gonna be our first raid wide. Okay, he recenters. When his hand is up and he's like bringing all this fire in there, we're gonna get a bit of a stage transition. Bruh, my asthma and allergies are like awful today. We're gonna make the guide though. It's gonna make it through. Okay, so here we got some animation stuff, okay? You have to pay attention to this though. This red one, red circle, is a panel, okay? And then this purple panel is also its own thing. Okay, and then this outer darker red orange panel is its own thing, okay? Now, the stage, we got this panel, and then we got this panel, we got that panel on the outside, okay? Here we've got these line things. They kind of look like ropes for fire, okay? These things. So what's gonna happen is the boss is gonna do a thing, cast the fire, and then it's gonna go on a thing, and then things are gonna explode. Just like if you light the end of a rope, you know? So on the sides we have these icons. They're gonna lift up, but you can kind of see here that it's a triangle. And so whatever the boss ends up hitting, his fireball, it's gonna do a cleave. So you have to position yourself correctly. Now this can be very tricky for people with spatial and geometric difficulties like me, so we're gonna try to take it slow. He casts Ordeal of Purgation. Okay, so he's firing it up. He's gonna cast it soon. This yellow thing is going to kind of show like the current direction that the fireball is gonna go. Okay, so we all move up here because he's gonna cast, he's like lighting the match. He's gonna cast the thingy, and then it's gonna go in a straight line to this blue thing. And all the blue things on the sides have triangles, okay? So we stand off to the side to dodge the cleave that's gonna be like this. Should I choose a different color? It's harder to see. Is yellow better? Okay, so the cleave's gonna be like this. That looks kind of harder too, but we'll just go with this. This is fine. Okay, so his fireball is getting even bigger. And see, the fireball moves. Bro, you can't even see that. Should I choose green? It's fine. Let's not fuss. I'm being fussy. Okay, so there we go. Now this thing lifts up, and then we got this cone, right? So while this is happening, though, let's back it up a little. Back it up a little more. While this is happening, once we get into this transition phase, we all get this thing called penance, okay? It's like an angry face with little horns. And this is gonna count down. I didn't have time to hover over the thing, okay, guys? This is gonna count down, and this is the amount of time you have to move. And once it's done counting down, we lose the penance and it turns into penitence shackles. Okay, so now you can kind of see all this stuff around us now. We're shackled, so we can't move. And so you're stuck wherever you end up. And then this thing, the fireball is going to the end of the thing and it's gonna blow up. And now everything's flamed there, okay? And if you get hit, it looks like you take a significant amount of damage and you get a bone stack. Right? And then once we lose the shackles, then we can move again. Now, he's doing the thing again, and it's rotating, okay? So you can see here, he's got the fireball thing, and then this line is going like this, and then this way, and then this. Ordeal of Purgation, alright? So fireball, figure out which blue thingy it's going to end up on, based on where the fireball and the match rope thing is going. I'm sure there's a different word for it, but it indicates where it's gonna go, okay? And we gotta stand along the side so we don't get cleaved. Okay, now a trick here is you can stand like right at the edge of the purple one, and that's like max melee, and you can still do attacks and stuff, but because it's a cone, you do want to stand a little bit closer to this side. But if you misread the thing and it was actually this one, then you'll definitely get cleaved. So it's tricky business. Okay, should we just watch that in real time? This beginning part. Flames to lick at your heels. Okay, the panels are dropping. We're all getting the penance thingy. That's just letting us know that we're gonna not be able to move soon. Find the fireball. Find the fireball and see where it's heading towards. So like he backs up. He backs up a little bit, and so whatever's in front of him is the way it's gonna go. Okay, and it goes here and here. Okay. So we stand on the side. Then we got the cone thing. Okay. Now, see the panels rotating? Spoilers for later, foreshadow, okay? In this configuration, it's not a straight line because there's a gap here. Okay? So you follow the little rope thing, whatever thing. Maybe I'll remember it in the next 20-30 minutes we're making this guide, but maybe I won't. But you know, like in the cartoons where they light the match to go to the end of dynamite or whatever, that thing. Okay, so then we get the cleave. Mechanically, that's how it happens. It is kind of tricky because there's a lot of animation. I'd recommend limiting your animation if you have trouble with seeing stuff on the stage. Okay, we got Tank Buster here. And it happens kind of fast. So if you're not confident, I'd try to find someone in your party that is confident and follow them. Okay, Arch Inferno. We got AoEs here. Switch back to the blue. AoE here, and then one over here. And then the next one goes up, and so that means we're going clockwise. Okay. So you want to hang out next to the one that's about to blow up over here. Or if you're on this side, you stand over here, okay, along this side. And then they're gonna blow up, and then you just follow them. Okay, how did IM die over there? They had a Vuln stack, okay. And then, did they... They got a Vuln stack? It did explode. Oh. This one went off. Oh. Okay, I think it's because they're standing in the middle. So you can't cross through the middle here, okay? This is also a no zone, okay? Like when it's going off. Okay, you can stand in it when he's doing the thing, but when he does the cast, watch. Okay, these go off, but then also under his feet. Look at this. He's also doing this thing. Okay, so that's why this person died. So you don't want to be inside his circle thingy. You can be on the hitbox, but not the telegraph thing there. Okay, so we're gonna rotate with the circles, but then now when he's doing this thingy, we've got this line AoE across. So you gotta make some decisions here. You can either quickly run this way and hang out over there, or you can back it up and go into the safe spot back here. The thing is, if you go back here, technically you're in a safe spot and then you can like wait for this to blow up, but this one might scare you and then you might think it's gonna blow up, but this one in the back has to blow up first. It's the whole thing. Okay. See, the thing went off, so technically if you were standing here, you would have been fine, and you just have to immediately get out. But it might be better to just move forward instead. Here. Okay, so these are dropping down. We're gonna go clockwise and just follow the tornadoes. Be careful not to stand back there and get hit with the one behind you. So I'm moving forward to the safe spot, and then this whole thing's gonna go off. You can't cross through the middle, okay? Just continue to rotate with it. Okay, and now here we got random AoEs underneath people. That was under me. And so I move out of the way, okay? But then now we also got this radial conflagration, and so we got cones here. So clearly going backwards is going to be a hot mess, so it's better to keep going forward into this safe spot. Lots of movement here. Okay, so I had another thing follow me, and then I was like, okay, I'm going to bunch up in this little corner here and hope things explode quickly. But then I didn't trust. I didn't have the trust. I was running with the fear, okay? And so I got hit. Had I just stayed there, it might have been okay. Okay, so this one blows up. But if I hadn't run into that cone one, I think I would have been fine. Because see, this is still here, technically. But the radial flagration thing got me 28k and a golden stack. It's tight movement. Okay, so the radial flagration thing, that's this stuff. Okay, so you can hang out in the AoEs for a little bit, and then the little one blew up, but I was in the little corner and I would have been fine. But anyway, let's move on. Still got some tornadoes to dodge, okay, but then eventually they stop. So we're okay, you know, it's all good. Okay, he raises his hand again and he's absorbing Aether. So we're gonna get the stage change. Okay. Torment of Rubicante's heart is made manifest. Okay. So we got these panels, alright? They're dropping the panels. This panel, and the outside panel. And then we got these rope things again. Okay. And then we got the triangles, okay? It's always going to be triangles. If you're doing the normal version, it's always just triangles. If you do the extreme, you got triangles and squares, rectangles, but like, don't worry about that. We're just in the normal version right now. So, Ordeal of Purgation, we're good, okay? Right now it's indicating it's going to go straight, but that's a lie, okay? Because this purple one, this purple panel, see these arrows? It's rotating in a clockwise direction. So that means the purple panel is going to rotate. And so the purple panel right here, it's a straight line. When it rotates over here, it's going to be a straight line to this over here. Okay? And then then the next one, the next rope segment is this whole thing. And so that's going to move over here. And lime green, that's hard to see. Okay. Purple, that's, why would I choose purple on paper? White, is that, no, that's worse. Wow. Gray? Sure. Okay, so we're going to go here, and then up. No, let's go yellow. This, like this, and like this. Because this one over here is this shape. And then, so we move like that. I know it can be a little hard to notice all this with the animations and all the effects and stuff, but the thing to look out for is the very first one. Where is it? Okay, look at his feet here. He's facing this way. So definitely this indicates to me it's going to be one of these, okay? Because this first segment is going towards this side. And then I look and see, okay, the next panel has the arrows. We're rotating, and so it's not going to be this straight line one. It's going to be whatever is right before it, which is this shape. So it's going to be this shape. Okay. It's confusing. I mistakenly stood over here because I thought that this whole thing was a panel and this whole thing would move over here like that. But that's not true. I think that's what these people probably thought too. Let's take a look. What happens is they're separate panels, okay? This middle one is its own independent thing because this stayed still. The only thing that moved was this one. Okay, so that meant, just like I showed here, this one was over here, but now it's connected, and so it goes like this, and so now we're gonna get cleaved like this. I was just in there. I tried to move, but really, if you're shackled there, you get hit. Okay, so we get hit 19k and get a bone stack. Yeah. Okay, let's look at the next one. Okay, so I see his back, so that means we got one facing this way, okay, and then it's a straight line, but I see the arrows, and so this is going to be a situation where the arrows are moving again. So the straight line is going to move over here, and then this shape is going to move to this next one, so that means it's going to be like this, it's going to be this, like this, like this. So it's going to connect to this one over here. So we stand on the side of it, because this is going to do the cone like that. This is a lie. This glowing thing here, it's a lie. It's currently what it's like, but it's going to rotate, so that's why you can't trust that. After the first sequence, you can't trust it, okay? There, and then we get hit, you get the bone stack and things like that. It's a lot. Let's go back and watch that in real time. See how fast that is. Let's try to remove all this stuff. Here. Remember, there's 3 different panels, alright? So first panel that's going to move is the purple one is going to go clockwise. So it's going to be this one in the back. This one, yeah. Hold, that person almost died. Okay, then resets. Look at where he's backing up. It's going to go forward. And see if any panels are rotating. Okay, it is rotating. So you go towards it. You go towards the thing. And then towards this thing. This thingy. And so it's going to go here, here, and then here. So this is going to be the one that gets blown up. And I stand right up against the purple thing. Max melee. And that's... and I stand next to this line. Like the next little doohickey over, and that's a safe spot. So like these people are gonna get hit with this. Bruh, it's difficult, I know. I know, it happens so fast, I know. Okay, add phase. A bunch of AoEs to dodge. Okay, some of them are gonna do really big AoEs, so you gotta watch out for that. Switch it back to blue. Okay, and then we got this. I switched back to blue. We got this Rubiconte's power thing. So if during the ad phase we don't take him out, by the time it gets to 100, we'll probably wipe. Oh, then we got Tank Buster here. Okay. Watch out for all the AoEs. Okay, see, he's absorbing Aether right now. That's his power thing. He's back there. You know? Okay, Blazing Rupture. That's gonna be the raid wipe. Based off of how fast we did the AoE and things like that. The double Paladin Wings. Okay, we all get burned a bit during that, but just it'll go away.
I am one with the flame.
Oh, he's got wings now.
You are the first to hold this hole.
Oh, we are? Wait, he just has one wing? Okay. I shouldn't judge. I'm so judgy. Okay, here we're gonna spread, and then Infernal is gonna be a raid wide. Okay, and then we all got some bleeding on us, okay, so healers need to watch out for that. 15k damage for everybody. Okay, flame rate. This thing is gonna spin around when it stops, it's gonna do a line AoE, and then you need to run into it. It's tricky business. Okay, line AoE, and then it's gonna like outside. So that's why you have to run into the thing. It's one of those situations where you stand outside, wait for it to go off, and then you go into the safe spot. But this doesn't really indicate to you that you have to do that off the bat, but that's the situation. It's very fast. We'll just play it through, and I'll talk about it, and then I'll go back and try to pause it. The thing goes off, and then immediately, see, there's another hit, another hit, another hit. So there's almost no time to realize it the first time you see it. But here, see, as soon as it goes off, this telegraph shows up, and it's like, oh, what? And then you stand there and you just eat all of it. But yeah, what you want to do is stand here. As soon as it goes off, you walk into the spot. And let's see, how much do you take for that? 21k and a bone stack. See, other people walked into it. See, they were okay. The rest of us were over here like, oh, okay. It's not so bad, you know. We're still alive. Okay, Soul Scald. Everyone gets a line AoE on them and they bait it. You want to kind of configure this in a way everyone spreads out, but then you kind of want to, you know, make some more space because these clones show up on the sides, and then it's gonna throw the telegraph back at you. Okay, so whatever configuration you had, it's gonna throw it back in a similar way, and so then you have to find a safe spot for it. If this was, you know, perfect formation and everything, everyone's like perfectly angled from whatever, it would look real nice. But because we had some people bunched up, that's why over here it's like harder to find a safe spot, and so they have to all run to this one over here, or there's this one. I had a safe spot back down here, and then the tank had this spot, or this one, or even this one over here. In the extreme version, there are specific places people usually stand. But okay, so here, dual fire, okay, double tank buster, and it does like looks like more than a quarter of the stage. But you can overlap it a bit, you just don't want to, you know, get it all up in everyone else's space. 31k? Okay. I think I've seen some people actually stack that up and just invuln it, but with like duty finder people, just spread it out a little and everyone else goes away to the clear spot. Okay, so here he'll turn and do a half cleave of the stage, and then we also have a stack together. Okay, he's got a big flower here. He's got a big flower. We're all gonna stack together. Make sure you're not on the half side of the stage that's gonna cleave. Okay, his hand is up. He's gathering Aether. We're gonna do the purgation things again. Remember, we got different panels. We got 4 panels here, okay? 3 panels. I'm bad at numbers, I'm bad at spatial awareness, and, you know, I'm bad at geometry. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so this one, we got Fireball. It's going this way, but because the arrows are going clockwise, this is going to move. So this is going to be the line now, and then this one's going to be the wiggly one. And so then it goes over here. Okay. So I this time I'm like, okay, we go in here, it's going to be the wiggly one. I'm going to stand in this spot, because then it's going to cleave like this now. Like that. And other people are clustered here. They like remember how to read it. Okay, we're good. Also, I heard a healer rescue somebody. So if you got healers who know what they're doing, it's nice because they'll rescue you to the right spot. Okay, so this one, it looks like it's a line, but that's a lie. Okay, because this is going to rotate. Okay, and it happens to be a wiggly one again. So it's going to wiggle to this. Okay. So it's going to be this one now. It's going to be this one. I said it's going to be this one. Okay, so it goes up here like that. Okay. Also, BT dubs. These ones on the purple one, the middle one, there's only 2 wiggly ones, non-straight ones, okay? All the other ones are just straight lines. So if that helps you remember, cool. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. Other things you can look for is just, yeah, are you facing the boss? Because he's always going to throw the fireball in front of him, so you always want to be able to see his face. So it's definitely going to be like on one of these sides. And then you have a little bit of time to like once you get in the front of him. Here. Okay, resets. When I see he backs up, that's when I try to look in whatever's right in front of him. I orientate my camera, and then it's gonna rotate, and I kind of stand next to the hovering one, and I'm like, okay, it's the next one coming towards us is the wiggly. Okay, so that means it's gonna be this one, because it's gonna go that way. It's gonna be the next one. If it was a straight line that was in front of me at this point, and it was gonna go there, I'd be like, oh, it's gonna be this one, so I'll back it up back here, or I'll move over on this side instead. However you need to remember it, that's what you gotta do, because people remember these things in many different ways. It really depends on how you learn. Like, some people just know the patterns, and some people need to straight up like walk the path of the fire to see what's gonna happen. Okay, Inferno's a raid wipe. I manually have to walk the pattern for the normal ones. Okay, Arch Inferno, so we got these AoEs, figure out what the next one is going to be. Okay, so it's on this side. So that means we're going to go clockwise again. So we're going to follow the tornadoes, so wait until they explode and then move. You can't go through the center, okay? You're going to get damaged. random AoE underneath people, and then line AoE from conflagration. So just keep moving, keep moving. We're good. Okay. Watch out for the AoEs underneath people, and then this radio flagration thing. Wait for it. Wait for it to blow up. Okay, then you can move. If something pops up underneath, you do have some time. If it's the big tornado thing, because they have to blow up in order, you know? Whoa. Okay. Okay, flame rake. And this goes off, and then we gotta walk into it so you don't get hit. But yeah, the rest of that is, as you can see, just repeated mechanics. That was a lot. That was totally a lot. I feel like the last one, Storm's Crown, with the hair lady, was like really fast and chaotic, and like it was my type of difficult. I enjoy that. But this type of difficult in like having to like follow shapes is for some reason way more hard for me. But okay, I hope that was useful, and I hope you enjoyed the story so far. Starting into some different stuff here. Okay, goodbye.